Mr. Rajendra, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good to see you today, and I
Good.
hope all is
Wonderful things
well.
are going. Yeah, wonderful things are going on in Gani Arts, even though things are very difficult.
Yes, and yeah, you just have to thank the way the universe works, isn't it? I mean, sometimes
Yes,
we plan and plan and plan, nothing happens. Sometimes
correct.
what's meant to happen, it just happens without too much effort. I mean, I'm not saying this is not effort, but you know what I mean. I'm sure, right? In your course of work,
Yeah,
you would have understood that too. But you know what I will do, Mr. Rajendra, I will just go into the questions straight away. Is that okay with you?
yeah, that's okay.
Okay, super. So I'll just ask you the questions, and we will just take it from there. You please feel free to add on as you wish,
Sure,
right?
sure. Yeah, yeah.
So please give us an idea with regards to your journey into establishing a significant name of your own through the art fair industry, in the art fair industry, through the India Art Festival, of course. So this is a broad question, but feel free to share with us, how you came into this, what inspired you? Was there an incident, or was there certain people that inspired you into coming into this industry?
Well, before coming on India Art Festival, this is a long journey. Even before becoming the editor of Indian Contemporary Art Journal, uh,
Right,
it's very difficult to get at the editor's post. It has to be a long journey.
right.
In the late 90s, I started my journey in the art world as a writer, visiting the art galleries uninvited, and then uh, I used to write in different newspapers. So that used to be
Okay,
local newspapers, Marathi as well as English. And this, after a few years of journey, and then uh, people started connecting, and then there is a Bombard Society. Bombard Society, it's a very old institution founded in 1888,
okay.
almost 132 years old
Yes.
institution. You can say one of the oldest art institutions in the Asian subcontinent.
Mm-mm.
Uh, our office is in Jahangir Art Gallery, the well-known Jahangir Art Gallery.
Of
And
course,
then
yes.
somewhere around 2003-4, I got associated with the Bombard Society uh, as a writer, and then I started editing Bombard Society's art journal from 2004. Uh,
Okay.
by 2009, I started Indian Contemporary Art Journal and started editing it, as well as I'm the publisher of the art journal. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So this India Art Festival came along. The idea of India Art Festival came along in 2010. The first edition happened in 2011. Uh,
Okay.
as I said, I was associated with the Bombard Society, on the committee of Bombard Society as a joint secretary. Then there was a president of Bombard Society, uh, you know, late Prafula Danukar. She's no more. Uh,
Okay.
so, and Dr. Saroy Doshi was the vice president of the Bombard Society. And in 2010, you can say I had come from Delhi visiting that India Art Fair, uh,
Right.
Delhi. And so
Mm-mm.
I was talking to this ladies, Mrs. Prafula Danukar and Dr. Saroy Doshi, who are, again, who is again big name, because Dr. Saroy Doshi is the first woman editor of Mark publication. She was the director of National Gallery of Modern Art, Mumbai. And Mrs. Prafula Danukar was also, associated with Lalit Kala Academy, and then Goa Lalit Kala Academy. So all three of us were on the committee of the Bombard Society. So just I asked them casually, so that Delhi from last 2-3 years, India Art Fair happens. Mumbai is the financial capital, as we call. There is nothing to speak of uh, in Mumbai. So let us do something. And then
Okay.
idea germinated in the office of Bombard Society itself of this India Art Festival. And then three of us, then of course a friend of mine again, who is an art curator, art consultant, art writer, Anupa Mehta, joined in 2011 to us, and then team of four, five of us put this together. So basic idea of India Art Festival was to have some kind of art fair in Mumbai in India. But the challenge again in India, putting the art fair, we don't have that many, art galleries as such, like Europe. If you say only Europe, there are at least
Okay.
1 lakh art galleries. If you talk Germany, there
Mhm.
are 3 art fairs. Germany is a very small country,
Yeah,
maybe the
yeah.
size of Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra. Yeah. So they have almost 14,000, 15,000 art galleries. So putting art
Mhm.
fair is a very challenging task in India.
Yeah.
Uh, then, as I was associated with the Bombay Art Society Artist Center, one more institution, which is founded by MF Hussain, Progressive Artist Group. So
Mm-hmm.
as an activist, I always thought that there has to be some kind of platform for the artists, independent artists who hardly get
Okay.
opportunity to participate in any art fairs, because most of the art fairs around the world, uh, you know, mm, allows art galleries only to participate. Hardly any art fair have the stands or booths for the independent artists, except few art fairs of lately, like New York Art Expo. Of course, New York Art Expo is happening from last 25 years, 20, 28, 29 years, and they used to have the booths for the galleries as well as artists, and then now uh, of lately that World Art Dubai and some few art fairs, because putting together art galleries and artists, independent artists, is a very challenging task. And
Yes, of
that
course. Yeah.
model we devised first in 2010, 11, that if we put an art fair, it has to have some kind of association with the independent artists who hardly get representation in the bigger art fairs, because bigger art fairs only galleries participate, and galleries have their own ways of functioning. Of course, they have to
Yes.
take care of their
Their own strategies and
so
specific
many things.
artists.
The
Yes.
major
Yeah,
major is
absolutely.
economical viability, uh,
Yes.
because galleries have huge number of overheads and then expenses. So of course gallery has to function that way to generate the
Yeah.
revenue to meet this all these expenses. So uh, having said that, there is nothing to blame anybody, because
Yes.
our system is like that. So only thing
Yeah.
is that we wanted to have something uh, uh, for the independent artists. So we devised this in the first year. There was a huge hue and cry in Mumbai also. Then, there was many people who were resisting this very idea of putting together artists. But most of the galleries display the artworks of their own artists who are associated with the galleries, who are mostly sellable names, or masters. And the artists who participate in our artist pavilion, which we started in 2011 itself, are mostly upcoming artists, young artists who come out of art college. Once you come out of art
Mm.
school, uh, in initial days, I know as a writer, there used to be a lot of chaos in the artist's mind who comes out of art school. uh, you know
Yeah.
Picasso did this, so we should experiment like that. Hussein did that, we should experiment like that. Then
Mm-hmm.
that particular artist diamond his this. So this chaotic phase lasts for a few years, maybe couple of years, or even more
Mm-hmm.
for some artists to find their uh, own calling, you can say. So in
Yeah.
these formative years, it's very tough for them to have a platform. So that was the basic idea, to introduce them to the art market, bring them in the mainstream art, so that during this process, many galleries can find them, and most of these artists then slowly get associated with the art galleries, and they are introduced into the mainstream art. So that was what the idea of India Art Festival was. And then
Okay.
the journey started, after completing 5 years in Mumbai. We started edition in New Delhi. Now
Okay.
we have completed 5 editions in New Delhi and 10 years in Mumbai. And our debut edition was supposed to happen uh, from 24 to 26 April in Bangalore. But
Okay.
we all got this rude shock,
Of
and
course.
this
Yes. Yes.
crisis has almost uh, shut down everything. So,
Yeah, of course, yes. And then, but
an effort
coming,
to, yeah.
sorry, yeah. No, since you have brought, actually you've answered another question already, because I was the next question was to ask you about this aspect, this concept of having galleries and artists as individual booths. So you have answered that. So now you have mentioned COVID now. So let's move on to that. Mr. Rajendra, how do you think this whole COVID-19 situation has affected the art industry in India and in general?
See, COVID-19 crisis has not only affected visual art world only, but it has affected almost every activity,
Yeah, of course.
every industry, whether it is service industry or manufacturing sector or chemical industry. So this COVID or the way we say Corona spread is in such a way happening that one has to shut down everything. That nature itself is like that. Crisis nature itself is like that. To mitigate the spread, there is no other solution but to stop.
Yes.
So we have pressed the stop button. Now
Yeah.
this crisis, or you can say the economic slump generating out of this crisis is completely different than the one which we saw in 2008-9 during that
Yes. That
Lehman Brothers
recession. Yes.
crisis.
Yeah.
Then American economy went into recession, and then world economy got affected. So
Of course.
that was complete different crisis. This is totally different crisis. Here what is happened is we have pressed the stop button. Once we press the start button, things will start. It may take a couple of months to get up to a speed and then catch up the things. So uh, the resultant economic loss which has happened, suppose now almost 2 months are over, say a couple of months may go more, and then we may start working anyhow. Some people are saying that let us live with the COVID and start working. So saying this is very simple, but
Of
bringing
course.
it to
Yeah.
practical things is very difficult unless and until uh, my staff, your staff is convinced from within that yes, we are safe, we go out. It won't happen. Yeah,
Absolutely. And then we have to be responsible to the society as well, right?
responsible to
In general.
society also.
Yes. Yeah.
So of course, because of this economic fall, government, not only Indian government, but even if you say USA, almost out of 50 states, there 42 states are opening. So everybody is opening now because of that economic fall. And if you say there are different status, socio-economic status, and the
Mm-mm.
people who got affected due to this COVID crisis, uh, almost from every economic section, people got affected. Maybe uh, the extent may be more or less. Say you can
Yes.
say, the labor class, the people who earn today and eat in the evening,
Yes.
they got definitely more affected.
Of
Then
course.
there comes, middle class, upper middle class, and then upper class people. So these people who are affected in a different way, they will recover from this economic slump once this starts. We open the economy in the same way.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, 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 mm.
So if you take an example of 2008 economic recession, it took almost 2 years, 3 years to get recovered from that economic recession, because that recession was a man-made.
Yeah.
That was a
Yes.
Lehman Brothers, that real estate crisis in USA that got spiraled into all over the world, because that economy is nowadays
And sometimes
connected.
I actually, sorry to interrupt, but I feel that we have not even recovered from that. In the it never went back to the same exuberance,
Ah,
after the 2009, 8 and
that is
9.
a different reason. That is
Yes,
all total
yeah,
different reason. I don't know whether I should
yeah,
comment on that now. See, now what happened? Why we could not recover from that? Because most of the countries are recovered, but India couldn't recover. For that, there are two reasons. What happened in 2008? If you look back, from 2001, 2002 onwards to 2007, these 6, 7 years, Indian art and the prices of Indian art saw the jump, which was, unnatural. Some of the artists, I won't take a name, some of the artists who were selling in couple of lakhs in 2001 to started selling in auction houses for a crore rupees, 100,000 rupees in auction houses. So of course everybody was saying this is overdue. Yeah. So this prices with the force of muscle power, manpower, with the force of money, uh, unfortunately during that 5, 6 years time, I'm talking about before the
Before
economic
the COVID,
recession,
yes, of
boom
course.
time, I'm talking about boom
The
time. In the
boom
boom
time,
time,
yes, yes.
in the boom time, what happened? Artists were created overnight, and the loads of money were earned through them, huge money. And it went on till 2007 end. And in 2006, I had written one article, Art, Aesthetics and Economy. That article was written for the magazine in that Nandan magazine, which is published
Okay.
from Shantiniketan Kala Bhavan. Yeah. So there, these statistics were given that there are many artists who has traveled. Their artwork prices has increased not only 100, 200, 500%, but 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000%. So this is of course unnatural growth. Many people were saying this was overdue and Indian art was underpriced. That doesn't mean that you can, increase it overnight. So
Yes.
what happened in 2008, that crisis bring back the prices of the artworks. Uh, Not only economic crisis, but here in India, what happened? The prices which were, boosted to a level,
That
unimaginable
was
level,
unnatural, yes.
that
But the,
crashed. That crashed. So you cannot imagine if suppose the artwork costing say 10 lakh rupees, it was available for 2 lakh rupees. Now the people, the art collectors who has purchased those artworks, suppose I bought XYZ artist, suppose 20 pieces, 10 lakh each. I put a 2 crore rupees investment, and within 2 years, this crisis happened, and that 2 crore became 20 lakh. Still, there were no buyers as such. So this Indian scenario, Indian scene is different. That why we couldn't crisis, why we couldn't recover, because there were many art buyers, art collectors who got disillusioned with the art world.
yeah.
And I
Yes.
will say only one word: we during the beam period become a little bit more greedy, and our greed crossed these things, and we could not still recover and reach to that level. I think 2007, I think there was some 2,200 crore turnover, Indian art and antique. We couldn't cross that, we couldn't reach that also, but that reasons are completely different. This time this crisis is different.
It's a different kind of a greed.
This crisis,
Right?
I will
It
say,
is
this
also greed,
crisis,
isn't it?
no, this crisis
A
will not
different
bring
kind
the
of a
prices
greed.
down. This is yeah, in a larger picture it is a greed.
It is greed still,
Correct.
right?
Correct. It is still greed. It is still greed. This is God's way of saying stop it.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's too
Yeah.
much. You are playing with the forces of nature, and we Indians worship the forces of nature. We worship fire, we worship air, we worship earth, water,
Yes.
yeah, sun. So this is a different way.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
only Indians. I mean, no,
yeah.
it's a
Almost
universal
universe.
greed.
Correct. Correct.
Yes. But
Yes.
then,
So one thing is
yeah.
important. One thing is
Mm,
important.
mm.
This crisis,
Problem.
economic slump will happen for a few months. Uh, Now this 4 months, say you can say these 4 months are lost. 2 months are over. 2 more months we are calculating roughly. 4 months we will assume that they were not there in the life. This 4 months income is gone, but money is still there in the system. Money is not only changing the pockets. Money is not coming from Gyana's pocket to my pocket to art buyer's pocket, or somebody else's pocket. So this has stopped. Cycle of
Yeah.
recycle of circulation
Yes.
of money has stopped.
That
So
fluidity
this
has
crisis
stopped.
is
Yes.
different. This will not bring down the art prices the way it happened in 2008. Rather, this won't bring down the art prices unless and until some artists uh, sell out of panic, or maybe, some artists may be definitely suffering from the crisis more than
Of course.
us sitting in Mumbai and Singapore and Delhi metro
Yes. Of
cities,
course. Of
having
course.
all the
Yes.
luxuries at our doorsteps. So some kind of sell off, little bit of sell off may happen, but I'm dead sure this will not crash the art market the way it crashed in 2008, for different reasons. And once we press the start button, maybe 1 month, 2 months, once the speed comes, the things will, start falling in a place.
Yes.
But only thing is that we have to wait. We have to wait for the uh,
You just need to be patient.
things to get
Yes.
clear.
Yeah.
Uh, have a patience, and once things got cleared, once the malls, cinema theaters start, of course, exhibitions, any activity where gathering of people is involved,
Yeah.
once that starts, we start with a full force, and then I don't think
Absolutely.
there will be any looking back. But
Yeah.
now people
Yeah.
are saying that two ways means, now some people are saying almost in 20 countries, they are in search of that vaccine on a war footing. So let us hope and pray that vaccine comes and we are safe. Second thing, the crisis gets mitigated in a couple of months time, and we start on our own with some kind of precautions, safeties, mask, hand gloves, this, that, blah blah blah. So for that, I think by June and July first week, let us wait, have patience till that time, introspect. Artist people, this is a good time, work in your studio. I enjoyed the that demo. I was coming in and out. So this
I'm glad
kind
that
of
you
activities,
joined. Yes.
yes, no, I love, because yesterday I just text 15 20 of my friends about well-being. Gyana was one of them. So Gyana immediately called up. He said, I'm good, how are you? I'm good. So he just invited me join us today. So it's privilege. And
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. We're
artists, some of the
privileged to have
artists,
you too.
now this 3 4 months, now artists has to use to
Was not
hone
in
their
there.
skills, and then introspect, read a
But
lot.
sorry to interrupt, Mr. Rajendra. I think it's high time artists also spend time with their children and wife
Yes,
in this
that is more important.
COVID-19 situation, because I think a lot of
Yes,
family life has been neglected by artists who have been working and working and working. And you know what
yes,
I mean? Just on another perspective, I know they have to work, they sketch, they paint, they have to continue their own inner journey as well, and journey as an artist. But then I think family time, the perspective towards family time has been strengthened. Do you feel that, Mr. Rajendra, with yourself, in your
yes.
perspective, in your life, do you feel that?
Of course, we were working for 13 to 14 hours. Uh,
Sorry, I
so
thought
that
I
was
should
that was
ask.
horrible. That was horrible. I if I tell my own condition, that quarterly art magazine, which takes whole lot of time and energy,
Yes, of course.
then this art festival, Mumbai edition, Delhi edition, now Bangalore edition. So I was thinking, why all this running behind, uh, for whom we are doing this? And then one day you sit and think, and then sometimes that uh, creeps into your mind that enough. Uh, this crisis has taught us many things, many
Yeah,
things. It's eye opener. It's an
absolutely.
eye opener for us. It's not only shock, it's an eye opener for us. And then now I hope I had not only decided myself that, okay, if I sit 10 o'clock in my office, I should be
Yes.
sharp 6 o'clock in my drawing room having a cup of tea with the kids.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. This
Yes,
is the
yes.
best thing ever that you have said in this
Whether one
entire
edition, two
interview.
editions, three editions, I do any number of editions. 6 o'clock I should be in the home.
Super. What a lovely thing. And thank you so much for mentioning this. These are golden words, Mr. Rajendra, really. And to hear it from you, you are such a busy person. You deal with so many projects all at once. I mean, you head so many projects at once, right? You are the leader for so many projects as well. And you saying this
That's what.
is a
Yes.
monumental statement. So hats off to you. You know.
I had decided my day used to start at 5:30 every day,
Okay. It's a good
irrespective of
time.
Sunday, irrespective of Sunday or Monday or any day. My day used to start at 5:30 and end at 10:30.
Okay.
So that was a huge thing to do, crazy thing to do. Now let us calm down, decide your own pace, and then now who knows what will happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not in
So
our hands.
yes, there are different kind of joys in the life. So have a taste of all these joys. Uh, you know, sitting calmly in the drawing room in the house with the wife, kids, uh, meditating in the morning, meditation in the morning. So calmly
Absolutely.
now edition is there. So I used to stop everything for 2 3 months and then run here and there. Finally, what happened? We come to the conclusion that God is telling us.
Have to stop. And it is also a blessing to have realized it, isn't it? To
Yes,
realize it itself is a blessing, right? To have
I
that
hope I
awareness.
hope everyone realizes this. I hope because some people are I see on news channels, CNN, BBC, and even some Indian channels that some people are waiting to open the economy. I don't know whether they will again uh, have taken the position uh, to run fast. So I don't know. So we should learn a lesson, but most of the people have learned it because it is very hard-earned lesson.
Yes, indeed. And thank you very much for sharing that. And I would like to, because you see, within one question, you're so superbly multifaceted that you are able to give me multidimensional answers. So my questions have lessened because of that. Thank you very much for
Yes,
that.
thank
So,
you.
but I would like to ask you one more question, which is I think is fair because you being in your in your professional scenario, I would like to ask you what are your aspirations and your future plans for the India Art Festival, please?
Well, the future plans now more or less will take a shape in a couple of months' time. As on today, just sit calmly. Uh, of course, India Art Festival some last 3 years ago only we had gone online because whatever is exhibited in the booths by the art galleries as well as independent artists from last 2 3 years we put it online also. So online content will be taken more seriously,
Okay, good.
and
Yeah.
the editions which are already there, that Mumbai edition, Delhi edition, Bangalore edition, maybe with some kind of reshuffling of dates depending on the situation,
Yeah.
that will continue. Of course, art journal, art magazine is my first love, so that of course I will continue irrespective of whether I'm making money or not out of it, because
Yes, that's
art
wonderful.
magazines you never make money really. Not only me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
any art magazine in India, they are not making money, I'm dead sure. uh,
Yes.
so
Yes.
that will continue. And then as I said already, whole lot of online content is there. Now how your buyer behavior will change uh, in these times will decide that online activity, how
Mm.
fast, how seriously we have to take it. uh, Plus what happened in the last 4 5 years, if you see, rather 6 7 years, the art buyers profile in India has changed. uh,
Mm, 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 mm.
Old time buyers, say big names like in Mumbai, if you say Delhi, big corporate houses. Earlier, only directors, chairmen of those corporates used to buy art. But nowadays, if you go to Delhi, if you go to Mumbai, if you go to Bangalore, uh, take any corporate, VP onwards, vice president onwards, almost from VP onwards till director, chairman, there used to be 10 to 15 people in between. So all those people
Ah,
how came into the art. The people who used to buy, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 rupees wall piece, now they have turned to art, enhancing the budget 2 times, 3 times, 10 times. Now the people who are working, the art buyer today in Mumbai, Delhi are super rich working class, and
okay.
that's what I think art market will not suffer the way it suffered in 2008 crisis. Prices will not crash the way we saw the crash, and
Okay.
the way it took new artists to start in 2008 crisis, it won't happen here. It's a very good opportunity for everybody. Rather, we have to cash on it and go with a big bang once we start, and systematic approach, of course, will take us where we were 2 months back. If you take if I give you one small example, just 2 minutes, we had an exhibition of Bombay Society annual art exhibition from 25th Feb to 3rd March. This
Okay.
3rd March means that COVID was already there in India, as well as Europe was on a fire.
Yeah.
Still, in that show, we sold 20 paintings in Jahangir Art Gallery. Some of the works were costly works like Jogen Chaudhary's works for 8-9 lakhs. So sale was happening till we push the stop button. So that's what encourages us,
Okay.
and I think it should happen when we start again.
So it's a very optimistic feel that you have for the future, definitely. It's no other choice,
See,
isn't
sorry.
it? But to look at it optimistically, isn't it? It's we rather look at it optimistically and work towards a better future
See,
instead of
there is
looking
no
at
point. There is Vidya. There is no point.
yeah.
Sitting in a gloomy mood and going into depression and thinking, "Arey, what will
Yes.
happen? How it happened?" Let us have a optimistic view, and
Mm.
optimistic view is based on the reasoning because
Yeah.
why this happened, how this happened, how 10 years back it happened, and how now it happened. Recovery definitely will have different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will take a time,
Wonderful.
but
Yeah.
recovery will be faster.
Super. Wonderful. And on that note, I take such joy and such delight to thank you for being here with us, and you've brought joy to the entire scenario here.
Thank you.